Hello everyone, this is Jesse Gong here. So today we're going to start our full class. Wow, exciting full class. Okay, so yeah, today we have this nice mic set up, so it should be very happy. Okay, with the nice sound. Now today, to start the full class, we're going to expect nothing from everyone. Okay, so that means I'm going to start all over from the basics. And even if you already know how to do Fu, you're very advanced, you will still benefit from listening to this lecture, because everything that you have been doing might not be perfect, and you might be missing here, like a little bit here. So this basic is going to strengthen all the foundation of your Samfat. Okay, and because of this foundation strengthening, all the Fu that you'll be doing is going to be more powerful, because all the roots are more powerful and stronger after this empowerment. So let's start. And of course I have to do two videos, right? One Chinese, one English. I'm basically going to repeat it, but the problem is I can't just go on and on. So I set my time from now on. It's 20 minutes, okay? About 20 to 30 minutes per lesson, okay? So you guys are lucky, because I'm going to do this like a private lesson kind of thing, okay? So let's start. Now, Fu. What is a Fu? Everyone will be having a hard time thinking of a short answer for someone out of the lineage about what is a Fu. What is a Fu? Okay? Chinese, we say Fu is 天之靈文. Okay? 天之靈文. 天, the sky. 靈文, the language that communicates with the sky. Okay? So it triggers and communicates with the sky. Now, where is your sky? And for, let's say, this guy who believes in Jesus, his sky will be the Jesus and stuff like that. And this guy believes in Muslim, their sky will be, you know, their Allah God and stuff like that, whatever. Okay? For us, our sky is, of course, our source, our Tao, the Sam Law, Zhou Xi, and such. Now, everyone will know that we have a Sun Pai, okay? The Sun Pai right here, okay? The altar, and there is a lot of different higher powers up there, like Tin Law, Zhou Xi, Dei Law, Zhou Xi, okay, all the stuff. The main thing that groups everyone together is called Sam Law, Zhou Xi. Okay, so as long as you call the name of Sam Law, Zhou Xi, it is equal to calling everyone. Okay, get the idea? It's like you call Jesus, and it includes everyone below Jesus. Okay, so basically, you know, like they say that there's these disciples of Jesus, and then so oh you're like the Peter and whatever. Okay, all that other guys, I don't know their name, but yeah, okay, you get the idea, right? But when people want to like reach out for these powers below him, they will call Jesus only, and that will equal to calling anyone. Okay, so that's like the dumb-proof answer for this thing. So for us, it's the same. Okay, Sam Law Zhou Xi, the first name you will be knowing in the lineage, Sam Law Zhou Xi. Okay, this is like the main god of the lineage. Okay, as long as you call this name, you'll be good. Okay, all the other powers will come in. Okay, so that is the main thing you need to understand. So our teen is like Sam Law Zhou Xi, but it includes everything below him. Okay, so that's the teen, the sky. When you ordain, you have been given the Fat Zhong, which is the magic seed, which is we have done things at the back to transfer this a clone of the Sam Law Zhou Xi into you. Okay, this little Sam Law Zhou Xi that goes into you, it's going to go and go from the top and stay into your heart. Now inside the heart right here, this is like your own heart. But before you ordain, you don't have the Sam Law Zhou Xi inside here. And so if you use the language of Sam Law, okay, the 三羅祖師 language. If you use that language to communicate with here, it doesn't work because that's your own little heart, your own little thing, and it doesn't contain any 三羅 language, such as our 花字, the food, and all that stuff. It doesn't work. Of course, you can set something yourself to make it your own magic. For example, a little kid, okay, they might be talking to themselves. Now, this word is very powerful. Themselves, meaning that it's like me, okay, I am here. Myself is inside, okay? The self is inside. So, what is myself? Myself, is it the body? Like you take a picture, is that myself? Yeah, it contains myself, but it's not exactly yourself. The yourself is inside, okay? It's like the you inside. So if you are like in coma, okay, unconscious, your body stays the same, but the inside is not there. So when I talk to your body, it doesn't work, right? So obviously that's not you. If you need to be there, meaning that the inside, the self, needs to be there, that powers the whole body up, and that's you. When you talk to yourself and ask yourself question, that is like, oh, should I go here? Should I go here? Somehow when you kind of ask yourself, you get an answer. Who answered this question? That is yourself. What is yourself? Yourself is like saying your own seafood inside here. That's your own heart inside here. It doesn't connect to anything but yourself. So this is like a little you inside. You can ask this little guy what to do, what to make this, like how to make this decision and such like that, and you can communicate with it. Okay, you know how to do that. Should I go there for lunch? And then you kind of look at it. Should I go there for lunch? Okay, I'll go. Somehow you answer yourself. Very fun, right? Now, if you're a little kid, you don't know about magic and all that stuff, right? But you might be doing some kind of magic with yourself and you don't know. For example, let me grab a pen, okay? Say I got a pen right here. So I am going to go to school. I'm a little kid, right? So I have this pen that goes with me. Now I'll be talking to myself and say, okay, this pen, you look at it and say, this pen is my lucky pen. Okay, I'm going to like get the best mark of it. I'm going to buy, like I buy this pen for the best marks. Okay, I'm going to like totally get 100% in this, okay? Oh, please help. You're kind of like, please help me. The best luck. Okay, kind of like that. Or if you know you're gonna do some kind of game or something with someone, like maybe you're playing a paintball game, airsoft game with some people. Okay, you take the gun and you're like, oh, must win. I must win. Okay, like that. Why? Why people go, oh, obviously they go like that. Okay, like, oh, like a prayer. All right, they are talking to themselves, asking this thing right here to communicate with it and say, okay, this is the tool. My intention is this is the tool, and this is for me to get 100% in on the test that I'm going to go do right now. So when you use the pen, this thing will output the energy and go here. While you use it, it starts to give you ideas of how to do better. The ideas of how to answer these questions. The idea of how to achieve the goal that you want. It's helping you. You don't know, but it's helping you already. This is your magic tool. Okay? Naturally done. The problem is, if you keep using that power, okay, you don't have anything income to here. Like there's no new stuff coming in. You keep using it, okay? It drains. And beside that, there's a lot of things that yourself, okay, don't know. You don't have it in your memory. Okay, it's like you never learned to drive a car. You don't have all these things inside. So you cannot ask this power to help you drive because you don't have that wisdom inside. 三羅祖師 is different. 三羅祖師, okay? Much more, like much higher than your own powers. It contains a lot of things that we cultivated into it, and also it has things that we don't have which exist before us. Because this is, like you can say, 三羅祖師 is the nature's creation energy. It contains anything that it takes to create the reality. It's powerful, and yeah, it's like saying it's like God. Okay, it can do anything because this is how nature is made up, from a pattern, and this pattern goes into everything and creates the reality. It gets complex, but it's like a little pattern that keeps duplicating itself. In a modern language, you can say it's like the binary code where people have only 1 and 0, and because of that combination, it creates the whole computer system, and there goes the thing that you're using right now. It seems so impossible, but that's how it's made of. 三羅祖師 is the 三羅 principle of nature. It's so powerful that it will be able to tube itself into anything and create the reality that you want. So we put this 三羅祖師 inside here, okay? So your own heart gets an upgrade and convert into the 三羅 power inside, okay? So you have 2 powers when you ordain. One is called the 靈心咒, the first heart spell, summons the 師父 inside yourself. Okay? 靈心正印法令通行, right? This thing summons the 師父 power inside. 師父 power is contains your heart and the 三羅 power, okay? And then there's the second one, that is the 行法咒, second heart spell. It connects to 三羅祖師, which is also your 祖師爺, okay? This is the thing that you don't have, okay? This thing, it channels to the lineage powers, but you don't always connect to the lineage. It has a little sample, a little clone inside yourself. You're calling that 三羅祖師 inside. Okay? 師父 is like more yourself. Okay? So your 師父 understands you, like it reads your mind. Okay? Anything you want to say, this is like the translator that helps you relay the message to the 祖師爺 or 三羅祖師 or other higher powers. Okay? So you need the 師父 to help you translate things. And then the 三羅祖師 or the 祖師爺 is like the power up here, but there's like a clone inside here. Okay? Now this power helps you to execute all the magic powers, all the magic stuff. Okay? So one person, like the 師父, okay, help you to relay the message and like understand and whatever, okay? This other person helps you to do stuff, okay? Do things that is that your magic wanted to do, okay? So there's two different powers inside yourself right now, and you can always keep them inside or you can bring them outside. When we do a 符頭, right? For example, just talking about the first thing, 三羅符頭. You write the symbol 三羅符頭, and this symbol equals to like it's like a signature of the 三羅祖師. Now of course the other 符頭equals to the other 祖師, okay? Anyway, so 三羅祖師, remember you have this 三羅祖師 power inside here, right? When you write it, okay, on the paper, and then you stamp it and you do the check for it and stuff, you are bonding this signature, this 符頭 to the specific powers, okay? This 三羅祖師 power, you're bonding it to there, okay? So this is like a little paper, a 符頭, right? It's like the ticket, and then this ticket you can check Fu, bond the power to the Fu, and this Fu Tao will equals to a clone of one of the Sam Law Josie inside. Okay, so this is the first thing. When we made a Fu, you have to check Fu, right? Bond the Fu to a power, certain kind of power. It can be the altar, as you can see, we check Fu at the altar. It can be right here. Okay, right here, inside here. So when you check Fu, and then the power goes inside, okay, this and this connect, this split a little clone of that power into the Fu, and you gave the Fu a certain kind of power, like what it can do, and then you can take the Fu Tao and use it for other people. Like I cut a clone of this Josie inside me, put it here, and then send it off to other places so that it can help or like output its power on different things outside. The most basic thing that you need to know is a Fu is not a piece of paper only. There, we say that the Fu inside, there's a God inside the Fu, right? There's a Sun inside the Fu, because you put this thing inside. So it's all about the communication, what you want the Fu to do, and not just like, oh, Sam Lo Fu Tao, it's a Sam Lo Fu Tao, right? No, it's more than just a Fu Tao. Okay, there's a Sun inside the Fu. Okay, that's pretty thirsty. Anyway, so when we write Fu, we say the Fu inside have a Sun. Okay, you can take the Fu and talk to the power inside, just like how you talk to yourself, and then tell that thing to that Sun, okay, to communicate with you and tell it to do different things for you. For example, right now I'm taking a Fu Tao, and okay, let me just take a piece of paper. I have this Fu, okay, Fu Tao or Fu, whatever you want to call it. You can always communicate with it. Put it on your palm, like this, okay, and then you stomp your first hard spell, which is your translator. Okay, this is the Sifu first hard spell. Stomp. Now you connect. Okay, you connect. Okay, you connect the Sifu, and the Sifu now become one. Okay, Sifu and the Fu combine, right? So the Sifu is talking to the Samo Josie inside the Fu Tao right here. See? Okay, I bring my Sifu, the translator, out to talk. So connect, one. Okay, stomp. Close your eyes and stomp. Okay, stomp. And now the Sifu is triggered, like you told the Sifu, right? The Sifu, no. And then you bring it here, and you relay the message. Samlo Josie, please help me to. I'm going to do this and this and this, and then after you're done, take it out. 1, 2, 3. 3 times bow to make this start working for something. Like if you tell Samlo Josie to help me to protect myself from whatever right now, 3 bow. If you're just relaying the message once, 1 bow. Okay, 1 bow is like I leave a message and okay, I know. Okay, like Samlo Josie, like okay, not sure. But 3 bow is like, can you please help me do this? And Samlo Josie is like, okay, yeah, sure, we'll do it right now. Right, like that. So you can always take a Fu Tao, right, and change what it's supposed to do. This is so powerful because the Fu Tao have no, like almost no language that you need to understand. It's only all about talking, right? You take the Fu Tao inside, clam, Ling Sim Zhou, and then you start to talk, okay, and then say what you want this Fu Tao, the Samlo Josie, to help you. And then 1, 2, 3, okay, and then you can start using it. Now how to use the Fu? Well, you can burn it, drink it, bath, whatever, anything is fine. You take the Fu Tao and you communicate with it. The Sun inside, like the God inside the Fu Tao, understand. I'm going to do a little demonstration right here with a Ziploc bag so you can understand how it works, okay? For example, this is a Fu, okay? The Fu has outside, I know, stop beeping me. I'm going to give you guys a little bit extra. So, because this is the first lesson, okay, maybe we'll do like 12 minutes. Okay, good. I love overtime. Anyway, crazy me. Alright, so this is a fu. The fu has the outside, which is what you see on the outside. You can write the symbol and things like that. Okay, this is the outside. There's also the inside of a fu. Okay? Now, I have something that represents my Sifu, or the Samluo Zhou right here. Okay? This is the Samluo Zhou, which is inside me. You can't see it. Okay? Like that. You cannot see. Right? Inside my heart. Okay? When my heart spell, stomp. Now I'm going to grab. Oops. I'm going to grab from the heart. And then I'm hit, and this thing goes inside the fu. Samluo Zhou is now inside, you see, contained. Very obvious, right? Okay, now I can talk to Samluo Zhou. Samluo Zhou understand, right? Okay, if Samluo Zhou is put in another way. How do I put the Samluo Zhou outside? I want the Samluo Zhou to go and stick on the outside. Okay, outside. How to put this outside? Well, sun could, right? Because when I do this, okay, this is to take and put inside something, right? You never bring out the Samluo Zhou. It's flowing inside your blood. Like that, okay, and goes into the fu. If I want the Samluo Zhou to come out, I will have to do the sun could. When I do this, okay, Samluo Zhou fly out of my body, and now it goes and stick on like around here. Okay, the thing is, the Samluo Zhou is not inside there, okay? But what can this do? Well, it's like, okay, this is the fu. I put a guard or Samluo Zhou right here, okay? Anyone coming at the fu, Samluo Zhou, imagine there's like eyes and the mouth, the whole face inside here, okay? Samluo Zhou can see things outside of the fu right now. You see? So if this fu is a fu for protection for the house, I tape it on the house, okay? And I did the sun could on top. So Samluo Zhou is in front of the fu, right? And also, of course, there's a Samluo Zhou inside too, okay? So right now, this fu, right here, the Samluo Zhou can look around and see if anyone is coming, any evil crab coming your way, and then if anything, this will bing, 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 and activate the Samluo Zhou that is inside, and then the fu power will do stuff to the outside. Okay, that's the difference between just like, and then the or the sun could, and then okay, that's the difference. So some fu we need the sun could to empower on top. Some fu you do not, because it depends on what you are doing. Do you need the Samluo Zhou to stay outside? Do you need the Samluo Zhou to go inside? A fu always needs the heart, the Samluo Zhou to go inside, because it's like if this fu don't have this thing inside, it's like a person with a body but no soul inside. There's no life inside. Then the fu is dead. Okay, so you must put a sun inside from your heart and out. Now, doing this, the 过法种, right? The transferring the magic seed. It's basically like you have a Samluo Zhou, you give it a clone to the other side, and so this clone go into the fu. Okay, it goes into the fu, and the fu then will be real because it has that Samluo Zhou inside. And during the Chick Fu process, we also do Hoi Tin Moon, right? 陰陽有路路不開that thing. 開天門 is to open the sky door, meaning that, okay, right now if I just check food with this power inside, I'm opening the doorway here, allowing the access here to access here. That means the food can always communicate back with here to draw more power if needed. Okay? And then we do the check zhou, the check spell. Check spell is very much like authorizing what this power inside can do. Like the relationship between the power, the sun, the God inside. Okay, what it can do from the bank, the source. For example, we go from, okay, am I over time? No. Okay, the small, medium, large, and such like that. Okay, so if this is the bank, this is the source. Small is like, okay, it acknowledge, it knows, okay, it can understand, it can signal each other, okay, it acknowledge something. For example, if let's say this is the source, I'm checking something, okay, small is like I want this to know of, like this 三羅就是 to know of this object right here. For example, this is a torch. I give it a small spell. Now 三羅就是 will understand this is a torch. Okay? If you don't do that, 三羅就是 is not going to understand this is a torch. Okay? It will not even register this thing as a torch. It's only an ordinary object that you might use outside, but not for here. 宗教, medium. Medium is like there's a line hooked up to it and they can communicate. For example, the wooden fish, the instrument, the hing, these things are for communication purpose. When I hit the fish, it is for sure that 三羅就是 understand I'm talking to him. Communication tool, very important, right? Big spell. Big is like 三羅就是 can put a clone of himself into something. Okay, that big, it can fully be deployed on something. Like, for example, I want this food to tape right here, tape this food on my home office, something like that, to protect me, right? I put a big spell right here, okay, big check food spell. That means 三羅就是 can go into here and give help. Okay, basically just like that. One time only though, okay? And then three mountain. Three mountain, three connects. Okay, three is like 青龍, connect. Mountain is like here, the ground, which is like the bank, okay, the source. So you can check with the three mountain, meaning that this can call back to the headquarters where the juice come from and keep grabbing things whenever it needs. Okay, big is like I gave you something and that's it. But three mountain is like I don't only give you, but if in case you need anything, you can always call back for help. Okay, and then the five thunder is you can always grab this power to come here and do work for you. It's not just giving you help, but do work for you. So three mountain is like I can put this food here to let's say bring in more potential, bring in more ideas for your workplace, things like that. Five thunder is like come here and bust evil crap, come here and kick people's ass. Some work needs to be done. Five mountain. And then one more step up is the 神龍, right? The dragon projecting spell, which is basically to extend the cable over, and so that this can also do things to the outside and connect to other things and things like that. Much more advanced, okay? Mostly 神龍教戚符咒 is used when the food needs to be flying to other places, like distant magic. Okay? So basically, the different Chick Fu spell is authorizing how, like, this relationship between the bank, okay, where it comes from, with the Fu. And then after that, you'll be doing Hoi Guang, open the light, meaning that you're activating the power inside, and you're also giving it a coating of this fat, like the magic power over it, so that everything starts. Everything is like it's like you put battery inside, and then now it's turn on, so the power shines. Okay, so basically that's the main idea of how Chick Fu works. And the source, the sky, can be different all the time. Can be here, can be here, can be up there. Okay, it depends how we do it. And of course, we're going to get into that later in the next lesson. But this lesson is a concept, okay, about how the Fu works. So, yeah, if you just copy our Fu or spells and you're not a disciple, it doesn't work because you don't have that seed inside from us. Or if we withdraw the seed, all the Fu doesn't work because Fu is just a communication method with the source. And this communication thing is like how in the computer, there's a language file. This language file stays here, and it can always reference to the library, okay, and then understand what to do. If we withdraw you from the lineage, this thing no longer exists. The language file document doesn't exist anymore. When you use the Fu or spells, there's nothing to reference to, and nothing is going to react to those anymore. Okay, so make sure you know why our spells and Fu works. It's not because of the spells itself. It's because there's this lineage power, Samlo Zhuxi power, from the lineage to us, to you, okay, and it stays inside you, becomes part of you, and that is why it will listen to the language. Okay, so this is basically the main concept behind how Fu works. Remember the key point: Tin Ji Ling Man, the language that communicates with the sky. What is the sky? What language is used? Our sky is Samlo, right? Samlo Zhuxi. All the powers below Samlo Zhuxi. And the language is Samlo's language. That's why it works. So to start off, for the next lesson, we're going to talk about the basic of how to Chick Fu by using this bank. So when you're like outside or something, okay, this is what you can use without the altar. Also, we're going to get into not getting into it. Actually, I'll say it right now, okay? Also, why you'll be getting Fu Tao from me and consuming it, or Fu Tao from your other uppers and consuming it, is because you are consuming that clone, that Samlo Zhuxi that we put from us or from the altar, okay, through us into the Fu. These things, these powers contain that Samlo Zhuxi that is cultivated and stronger than yours. When you consume it, the stronger one and yours blend together and become one. And it will contain a lot of things that you don't have, because your uppers will be learning new things, cultivating new powers, and a lot of new things is gained, okay, every day. When you consume their Fu Tao, you're also getting that stuff packed up into your language file, into your database, okay, the thing, and it contains a lot more things, and your magic also upgrades as you consume. Okay, so never stop consuming Fu Tao from your uppers, because it's a great way to get your magic power stronger, and also to kind of like if your power is low, okay, it will revive that power inside. It's like a refill, okay, very important. So basically, that's it for today. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.